Hello everyone, welcome back to Litly. In this video, we are going to discuss the MCQs on literary theory and criticism. Let's move on to the first question. Which literary theory emphasizes the importance of the author's biography, historical context, and societal influences on the interpretation of a text? The options: New Criticism, Formalism, Marxist Criticism, and Reader Response Criticism. The answer is Marxist criticism. Marxist criticism focuses on understanding literature in terms of the socio-economic and political conditions in which it was produced. Also, it examines how literature reflects and critiques the prevailing ideologies and power structures of society. So, the answer is Marxist criticism. Let us move on to the next question. According to structuralist theory, meaning in a literary text is primarily derived from the options: the author's intentions, the text's formal qualities, the reader's subjective experience, the historical context. The answer is the text's formal qualities. Because structuralism emphasizes the inherent structures and patterns within language and literature. I hope you know that. The definition for structuralism. Also, it suggests that meaning is derived from the relationships between elements with the text itself rather than external factors like authorial intent or historical context. So, the answer is the text's formal qualities. Let's move on to the third question. Which literary theory asserts that literature is essentially a reflection of the unconscious mind and that texts can be analyzed for hidden symbols and meanings? The options are psychoanalytic criticism, feminist criticism, post-colonial criticism, and queer theory. The answer is psychoanalytic criticism. Because psychoanalytic criticism, derived from the work of Sigmund Freud, explores the psychological motivations of characters and authors, as well as the presence of unconscious desires and conflicts within literary texts. So, the right answer is psychoanalytic criticism. Let's move on to the fourth question. Post-colonial criticism primarily focuses on the options: analyzing literature written during the colonial period, examining the impact of colonization on literature and culture, highlighting the role of gender in literary texts, and exploring the relationship between literature and language, or queer theory. The answer is examining the impact of colonization on literature and culture. Let's move on to why the answer is examining the impact of colonization on literature and culture. Because post-colonial criticism seeks to understand how colonialism and its aftermath have influenced literature, identity, and cultural production in formerly colonized regions. So it examines power dynamics, representation, and resistance in post-colonial texts. That is why the reason is examining the impact of colonization on literature and culture. Let's move on to the fifth question. Which literary theory emphasizes the role of language in shaping our understanding of reality and asserts that meaning is inherently unstable and subjective? Options are deconstruction, feminist criticism, formalism, and eco-criticism. The answer is deconstruction, because deconstruction associated with the work of Jacques Derrida challenges traditional notions of stable meaning in language. It suggests that language contains inherent contradictions and ambiguities leading to multiple interpretations of texts. So the answer is deconstruction. That's all about this part's MCQs. I hope these questions cover some key aspects of literary theory and criticism, providing a brief overview of various approaches and their underlying principles. Thank you all for listening. Let us meet you again on the next part of this discussion. Thank you.